Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have a shoutcast from my friend True Athlete today, and they are in the Summer Cup, of course, using a really powerful team with Obstruct, Obstagoon. So I'm excited to see how these battles play out. Let's just go ahead and dive right into it. Of course, Obstruct is the new Community Day move that we recently got. So let's see how these games go. So right now, Palpat's going to go ahead and throw an attack. We do see a shield with the Wolverine. Going to be a Hurricane. That is a really good shield, actually. We're going to see a farm down? No, we're not going to be able to see a farm down. So this Icicle Spear is going to KO, and that's totally fine. So very good there. So let's see what decides to come in now. It is going to be that Credilli. Okay, Credilli will be hit with the Icicle Spear right now. So this Icicle Spear going to be doing some good damage. I mean, it's super effective, so doing pretty good damage. They're able to get to another one. So this might threaten a shield here because this is going to get it very, very low if they don't shield, and they do not shield. They actually just get KO'd. So in comes Talonflame, out comes Trevenant. Of course, this is not a good matchup for the Trevenant. I wonder if the Talonflame is going to go ahead and go for the farm down here. We're going to see the Seed Bomb. Nice bait there, but they do get off a Flame Charge. So they don't farm down, which is good. But so this is going to KO. That's fine. This should be okay here. I mean, you still have a full health Obstagoon, you still have a Wolverine, so we're going to go ahead and bring in that Obstagoon. Are we going to see the Obstruct or the Night Slash? I'm going to go ahead and let this go. This is another Flame Charge, so you don't have to shield it. I'm going to continue to overfarm. Going for the Night Slash. I do agree, Night Slash is probably the way to go. So this Night Slash is going to connect, and this is going to be a good game now. The opponent still has the shield, and they can shield this, but you still have a Wolverine in the back. So they are going to go ahead and shield that. Totally fine. In comes Wolverine. So you have to shield this. And I think they don't have another move. I think Wolverine can just farm this down. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Talonflame goes down. That is going to be a great game. Very well played. Moving on. Okay. Switching out into that. That's a pretty bad matchup. They bring in Vigoroth. At least you lure out the counter user, right? That's what Wolverine is basically meant to do. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Icicle Spear. Very nice. Able to go for another Icicle Spear right now. So this Icicle Spear is going to not KO. That was an undercharge. And they're going to have to throw an attack. They can't farm down, which is good. So this is going to be a Body Slam. That's still not going to KO. Oh, man. Makes it, but unfortunately not able to get it off. But that is okay. Let's see what comes in. Yeah, I mean, the Trevenant makes sense. You could farm down the Vigoroth. And because Vigoroth is double resisting the Shadow Claws, you're going to get a lot of farm here. Very nice. Body Slam not going to do too much double resisted. They do get off another one, but again, totally fine. Trevenant can take it and still get a lot of energy. So there we go. They bring in Macago. I actually switch it to Macago, but it's going to be hit with this Shadow Ball. And then we're probably going to see a switch into Obstagoon. Yep, Obstagoon coming in. Looking to go for that farm down. I'm going to go ahead and shield. Overheat would do a lot. It's a Rock Tomb, a little bit unfortunate there, but that's okay. It's unfortunate because it lowers the attack of Obstagoon, but at the same time that gives Obstagoon more farm as well. So maybe you go for the Obstruct here, we'll see. Yeah, gonna go ahead and go for the Obstruct just to go for the boost. I mean, you get, your defense gets boosted, their defense gets lowered. Obstruct is a weak move, that's the only thing, right? Obstruct is a really weak move, but it does have a unique effect, which is really cool. So they're gonna, yeah, I mean, the opponent did reset their debuffs, which is a good play by them. But this Obstagoon is still boosted with the defense. Gonna go ahead and just go for another one. I love the Obstruct spam. So the opponent's still not shielding it, but at the end of the day, I don't think it really matters because the counter damage is doing a lot. This is not going to do, I mean, it's not going to do much. I mean, you're like 3 times boosted, right? Going to go ahead and go for another one. Oh my gosh, Obstruct. That's what, Obstruct is great if there's one Pokemon left on your opponent's side, I feel like. But great plays there, able to win that one. Let's move on to the next one. Trevenant into Crustle. Okay, going to go ahead and go for the bait right now. Going for the Seed Bomb. That will not get the shield, totally fine. Going to be able to get off another Seed Bomb. This is going to KO or get the shield. They'll likely shield this because they do have energy and they do have an attack ready to go. They do shield it and they're going to go ahead and throw an attack that was a CMP tie. So Trevenant is going to go ahead and shield this one up. Going to be an X Scissor. Can you farm? I think they get to another one. They do. Now, do you shield this? Yep, going to go ahead and shield it just to take switch advantage. Going down a shield, but still going to get some energy. They actually switch out into Jump Pluff, but out comes the Wolverine. Wolverine with the double super effective ice attacks. You love to see it. So this Icicle Spear is going to connect. They're going to be able to throw an attack. Energy Ball will do a lot, but Wolverine should be able to take it as it does. Going to be able to farm that down. Very nice. So let's see what decides to come in now from the opponent. It's going to be a Credilli. Is that a Credilli? Did a Credilli come in, or was it Crystal that came back in? We're going to see an Icicle Spear. Oh, it's Crystal. Okay, so they sacked the Crystal. And now out comes the Credilli. Okay, so they still have a Credilli. So we're going to go ahead and go for this Icicle Spear now. This is amazing here. So Icicle Spear going to be doing a lot of damage. Out comes this Obstagoon right now. So Obstagoon going to go ahead and take a hit. Are we going to just see an Obstruct? I don't know. No, just going to go ahead and go for the Night Slash. Makes sense. Night Slash is faster to get to. This Night Slash is going to connect. The opponent will let it go. Good game. Moving on. Not good that it has Air Slash. Going to be doing super effective damage, of course, to the Trevenant. We're going to see this this Shadow Ball come out, doing a lot. Now they switch into Wolverine. They're going to go ahead and switch into Crystal. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Icicle Spear right now. This Icicle Spear is going to connect. Gonna go ahead and go for another Icicle Spear. So will they let this go, or will they shield it? They do go ahead and shield that one. Okay, at least getting the shield. They're going for the farm down. No, they're not. Okay, I think if they went for the farm down, Wolverine may have been able to barely make another move. But X's is going to connect and KO the Wolverine. So what is going to come in? Going to be that Trevenant. Trevenant is going to just let it go. Going to rely on Obstagoon at this point. Rock Slide is going to be enough to KO. Obstagoon can farm down, but they switch. Ooh, Macago, okay. Not bad for the Obstagoon. Did they go for the Night Slash or the Obstruct? I actually didn't see. They went for the Night Slash. Okay, so the opponent not going to go ahead and shield that. This is definitely a Rock Tomb, but you kind of still have to shield it. So we're going to go ahead and shield that. And it obviously attack falls, which is unfortunate. So going to go ahead and go for the Obstruct now. This will not actually KO if they don't shield it. They do not shield it, really unfortunate there. So going to go ahead and shield. At least the defense on Obstagoon is boosted. Going to be an overheat, so that's good that they went for the overheat there. So Obstagoon farms down. Is Obstagoon sweeping this? Let's see. Let's see what comes in. Going to be Crystal. Oh my gosh, going to go for the farm down, but they actually switch into Tropius. But this Obstagoon has loaded energy. This is going to be a win. Obstagoon just going to take out the remaining Pokemon. We actually see a boost. To be honest, that boost didn't matter, I don't think. But either way, Night Slash coming out. And does that Macago have an attack? Come on, it's coming in. It's got to come in. No, it just goes down, I guess. Okay, that's going to be a great game. Very well played. Let's move on to the next one. Trevenant into Trevenant. So we do have a mirror match here. Totally fine. We're going to see a switch into Wolverine. They're going to go ahead and switch into Vigoroth, at least lowering out the counties. Again, Obstagoon certainly does not want to see Vigoroth, and Vigoroth is so common. They're going to go ahead and go for Body Slam, but, you know, able to take that. I think Wolverine can force a shield. This probably won't get the shield, but the next one, oh, maybe not. I thought it would do a little bit more. No, I mean, they don't have to shield this. This does not KO. We're actually going to see an undercharge there. And, okay, Vigoroth will be able to count it down. So now you just farm down with Trevenant. We saw that earlier in the video, the same situation actually. Because Trevenant is obviously resisting. I mean, as I mentioned earlier, because they double resist Shadow Claws, you could get a lot of energy and you could take Bulldoze and Body Slam. They actually switch out, so they don't allow themselves to get farmed down, which is a good play by the opponent. But we're going to see the Seed Bomb come out, and that is going to get the shield. Another Seed Bomb. So the Seed Bomb is going to connect. Very nice. And looks like they're going for the farm down. They're able to get it. So now it's coming down to Obstagoon with the shield advantage, but Obstagoon will go ahead and shield this one up. Going to be an X-Scissor. Come on. No, they do get to another one. Really unfortunate. So Obstagoon is going to actually go ahead and shield this. Can Obstagoon pull this out? I guess we'll find out. Vigoroth is almost gone. Oh my gosh, it's a Trevenant? Ooh, Trevenant's going to go ahead and go for Seed Bomb right now. Oh, we knew it was a Trevenant. We knew it was a Trevenant. That's right, because earlier in the video it was a Trevenant mirror match and we saw the Wolverine come in, right? And that's why they put in the Vigoroth. My bad. So we knew it was a Trevenant. So Night Slash doing a lot. Maybe they predicted the Obstruct. I mean, you survived this. But I do wonder. Okay, gonna go ahead. I wonder how if Vigoroth can get in the counter. So this Night Slash is gonna connect. Another Night Slash is gonna go ahead and KO. How low is that Vigoroth? Does Vigoroth go down in one counter? No, it does not. Vigoroth actually farms down the Obstagoon because Obstagoon is double weak to counter. Okay, great set there. That's going to be a beautiful 4-1. Let's move on to the next set. We do have 2 sets for you. Okay, again, not a good matchup, but we'll see. Going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball. So this Shadow Ball is going to get the shield, okay? And now the switch into Wolverine, they're going to go ahead and bring in the Alolan Marowak, which is not great, but keep in mind the opponent is down 1 shield, so they're probably unlikely to shield this Earthquake, unless if they want to go down 2 shields. Oh, they do, okay. So they go down 2 shields. So they're going to go ahead and throw an attack right now. Going to go ahead and let this go. Wolverine should be able to live it, as it does. Probably have to shield this so you can get to an Earthquake. You're going to go ahead and shield this now. I don't think an Earthquake KOs though. Not from a Wolverine, not from a non-Shadow. I don't think it does because a Alolan Marowak definitely has some bulk to it. Oh, it does KO. Okay, never mind. Beautiful. In comes the Azumel. You could have the Trevenant for the Azumel and then the Obstagoon later on, right? So that's going to be really good here. We're going to see this Earthquake doing a lot of damage. Yeah, you have the Obstagoon for that Tropius. Not that that's necessarily a great matchup for Obstagoon, but at least the Trevenant has this Azumel, although they do have a lot of energy. So an Ice Beam will KO, and are they at 2, almost at 2? I don't know. Just gonna let it go, yeah, just gonna let it go, because they probably would have gotten to another one. They do get to another one now. Gonna go ahead and shield this. I mean, Play Rough would be the hardest hitting attack. It's actually Hydro Pump, still the hardest hitting attack. They do switch out. Ooh, I don't know about this one, because that Tropius is really healthy. So we do see a Leaf Blade there. We'll see. 2 Night Slashes I don't think KO unless if we see a boost here. We're going to see a Night Slash come out. Yeah, another one definitely wouldn't KO. Even with a boost, I don't know if it would KO. We're going to see another Night Slash come out. You need a 3rd Night Slash. They're going to be able to get off an attack. Yeah, I don't think this one is happening here. Leaf Blade is almost enough to KO, and they're going to be able to farm down the Obstacle. Good game. Alright, moving on. We do have a good matchup here. Trevenant into Vigoroth, of course. Yeah, I mean, Trevenant resisting all the moves. They actually switched into Ninetales. So out comes Obstagoon. Obstagoon is going to go ahead and take this attack. Totally fine. It's going to be a Weather Ball, so nice call not to shield that. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Night Slash. Maybe double Night Slash. The first Night Slash coming out. Totally fine. Oh, going for the farm down, but you do have to shield if you go for the farm down, and that's exactly what is going to happen. So we do see a shield here. Going to be a Weather Ball, and we do see a farm down. You could go for Obstruct. Okay, oh, they actually get off an attack first, so just let it go. That's fine, because then you can realign. You have the Trevenant. They threw their energy. You have Trevenant on the Vigoroth, right? And you have a lot of energy with Trevenant as well. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Seed Bomb here. Seed Bomb is going to connect. I'm going to go ahead and go for another Seed Bomb. Probably go for the farm down after the Seed Bomb, but they might switch out. We'll see. They actually do shield out. The shield, so that's interesting. So we're going to see an attack come in right now. Going to be a Body Slam. Trevenant doesn't have to worry about it. Going to go ahead and go for the Seed Bomb. I mean, Trevenant is getting a little bit low. I think Bulldoze does KO from this range. They must be weak to Trevenant in the back. Bulldoze, again, I think does KO from this range. It's just going to be a Body Slam, though. They must be weak to Trevenant in the back. We'll see. Going to go ahead and go for this attack. Still have a Wolverine ready to go. We'll see what is in the back. Oh my gosh, it is weak to... It's a Swamp, and it is weak to Trevenant. But this should still be a win here because, I mean, they can't go for a Hydro Cannons, right? Because it's resistant. They have to go for the Earthquake. It does do a lot, no doubt about it. But Wolverine can take it and go for the Icicle Spear right now. And go for another Icicle Spear right now. This is going to get the Swampert really low. I think it barely lives. It does barely live. And they do get off an attack, but one Shadow Claw will be enough to KO that Swampert. So now we know why they double shielded that Vigoroth. Okay. Oh, was that an undercharge? Or I guess maybe it was an undercharge. But either way, good game. Moving on, we have a Macaga. Okay, so it has Rock Throw, so it's not as bad. Or really that bad for Trevenant, to be honest. If it was Incineroar, it would be really bad. But we're going to see the Shadow Ball come out, and we do see a shield there. The rock throws are definitely adding up, though. Look at that. This is going to be a Rock Tomb, yeah. It's going to be a Rock Tomb. Going to be enough to KO. In comes Obstagoon. They switch out into Tropius, but out comes this Wolverine. Double super effective damage. Leaf Blade, of course, strong against this Wolverine. Going to go ahead and continue to overfarm. Going for the Icicle Spear. This Icicle Spear, again, is double super effective. Going to be doing a lot. Enough to KO. So we're going to see... What are we going to see? Are we going to see that Macago? Yes, we are. Rock Throw's doing a lot, but able to get off this Earthquake. They probably shield this to be... I don't know. I mean, they had to shield it, right? No, they don't. Okay, they're saving the shield for the Victory Bell. Okay, out comes Obstagoon. Gonna go ahead and go for the Obstruct right now. Will we see a shield? Will we see a shield? This will obviously not KO. We do see a shield. Beautiful. Lowering their defense. I love that. Boosting your defense. Now that will allow this Night Slash to KO, whereas the Night Slash wouldn't have KO'd if they originally went for it. But now that the defense is lowered, that will KO. That is going to be a great game. Very well played. So this is a bad matchup. I'm going to go ahead and switch into Obstagoon. And they do switch into a Swamp, which is actually kind of good because you could, in theory, flip this matchup. It might not actually be that difficult to flip. Yeah, going to be able to get that damage off. They're going to be able to go for a Hydro Cannon. You do live it, but we're going to see a shield right now from the Obstagoon. So totally fine. So we do see another Night Slash. Let's see if the Swampert decides to shield this. They do decide to shield it. Both trainers want to win switch. Oh, we see a boost. Obstagoon definitely going to be able to win switch. It is worth the double shield, but you don't have to shield this. So we're not going to see a shield. Hydro Cannon is not going to KO. The reason I said it's worth the double shield is because you have that boost attack from Night Slash. But that's totally fine. We do see a Pidgeot come in, and now you're going to have the Wolverine on that Pidgeot. And they probably shield this because it's... Oh, no, they don't shield it. Okay. Because it was boosted, but that's fine. We're going to see this Wolverine definitely come in. So here it comes. They're going to be able to get off an attack. Do we see a shield? It could be a Brave Bird. We do see a shield. It is a Brave Bird. Really nice shield there. In comes Pelipper. Oh my gosh. This is fine for the Wolverine because Weather Balls are resisted. They have to go for the Hurricane. And I'm going to go ahead and go for another Icicle Spear. Totally fine. Are we going to see a switch? Even though... Yeah, we are going to see a switch to catch the move. This is definitely a Hurricane. Sacrificing the Trevenant. I like that play because Trevenant has no play against Pidgeot, right? So sacrificing it, and now they threw energy with the Pidgeot. They don't have energy. You can go ahead and go for the Icicle Spear to KO the Pelipper, and now you just need to get to an Icicle Spear, and that's going to be easy to do. So that, despite that really, really bad lead, going to be able to win this. And yeah, well played there. Let's go ahead and move into the final battle. We have a great lead. They bring in Trevenant. Out comes Obstagoon. You love to see it. Obstagoon. I mean, this is a good matchup for Obstagoon. The Seed Bombs will get the Obstagoon low, believe it or not. So, I mean, it's not like Trevenant has no play, but it's definitely a good matchup for the Obstagoon. We're going to see this Night Slash doing a lot. Are we going to see it counted down? Probably not. Because if you go for the counted down, that's double resisted. They'll probably get to another C-Bomb. So, just going to go ahead and throw the Night Slash. Yep. Going to go ahead and throw the Night Slash. This will KO. If they shield, you could shield and count it down, but they don't shield. Makes sense. So, in comes that Swampert. Totally fine. I'm going to go ahead and go for this Night Slash. So, this Night Slash is going to connect. Don't think they can't much shut down. They're going to have to throw a Hydro Cannon. This is going to KO the Obstagoon, but that is totally fine because you do have the Trevenant that can come in. And they switch out into a Alolan Marowak. Out comes Wolverine. Okay, this is actually kind of tricky. Let's see if we're going to see a bait from the Wolverine or not. They're going to go ahead and throw an attack. It's going to be a Shadow Bone. We do see a bait. I would have baited here too, but let's see if the opponent decides to shield it or not, or if they call it. They do shield it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gonna go ahead and go for another one. Now, the opponent will know this is just an Icicle Spear. And they're not gonna go ahead and shield it. Oh, they almost got it off another one. Gonna go ahead and let this go. That's fine. Let this one go. Shadow Bone will KO. Shadow Claws is still super effective, keep in mind. Gonna go ahead and go for the Seed Bomb. I think this is okay because you do have shields. You do have 2 shields. They do shield it up. Can you farm down? I think so. I think you might be able to farm down, just go for the attack against the Swampert, or at least double up. But they actually switch into their own Swampert. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a win here. This is going to KO the Swampert. Very nice. And now you can just take the win here. And that is going to be a great game and a great submission. Thank you so much for sharing your battle experiences with us. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.